this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you play a song called Yellow Flicker Beat by Lorde. And we'll end up capoing this on 4th fret to kind of match the recording, but we'll talk about a couple things in reposition just in case you don't have a capo. And it starts off with this really ambient intro verse, and we start on an E minor chord. And normally you do this first finger on the A second, the second finger on the D second, and if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now you may also dig on adding in third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that as an E minor 7 for your E minors. And we do a lot of the E minor, actually, maybe we just want to kind of follow, listening to the recording, just kind of for the E minors at the beginning. And actually just downstrokes could be a very cool way to kind of work that. And then from the E minor, we'd be going to an A minor chord. And normally you do this first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second, and third finger on the G second. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now around A minors in general though, you may want to think about lifting the first finger and making that an A sus2, or you could add in the pinky on the B third for an A suspended, kind of say some stuff around A minor. Or you could lift off the third finger and make that an A minor 7. Or you can add in the pinky on the high E third for an A minor 7. Or you may even do on an A7 sus, doing first finger on the D second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for the A minor. And then from the A minor, then we'll be going back to our E minor chord. And then we go to a B7 chord. Normally you do this first finger on the D first fret, second finger on the A second, third finger on the G second, and the pinky on the high E second. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a B7. It sounds really nasty. Now you may also dig on taking the third finger and flattening them over the G, B, and E, making that a B9 and kind of jazzing it up a little bit. And then from the B, or the B7, we'll be going back to our A minor chord, and then more A minor, then we go back to E minor, more E minor, A minor, A minor, E minor, E minor, and then our B7, B7, E minor, E minor, but then we go to a G major, and normally do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the low E third, third finger on the high E third. If you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. And you may also dig on putting third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for the G major. And then from the G, we'd be going to a D major chord, and normally you do this first finger on the G second, second finger on the high E second, third finger on the B third, and if you strum the D string to the high E string, the beautiful sounds of D major. Now you may also dig on lifting the second finger, always a fun finger to lift. That makes a D sus2, or you can add in the pinky on the high E third for a D suspended, kind of say some stuff around the D major chord. And through that part you could work just a down idea, or especially when we get to the chorus, you might want to work some strumming. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, down, up. So we took the E minor and just tried that a lot. You know, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 down. So try that through that intro verse, just to kind of practice that strumming. You got E minor. From that intro verse, then we'll be going into our chorus part. And you could work that same strumming idea. Well, for myself, what I was digging on is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into 2 parts with our down, down, up, down, up. Kind of a 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th Lorde's 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we took the E minor and just tried kind of a down for 4. Kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 down. And then on the third beat, you do up on 2, down on 3. So kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, down, 1, down, 1, down. And then on the last beat, you go down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So all together, you got down. Be kind of quick and definitely something to practice. But if we tried that through our chorus, you have that E minor, E7, E7, D, A minor, E7. Or if that seems really crazy, you could just work the down, down, up, up, down. Ideas through the rest of the song. Now the weird part is to play along with the recording, instead of starting on an E minor chord, they're starting on a G sharp minor chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 4th fret, then now your E minor is really a G sharp minor, and your A minor is really a C sharp minor, and your B7 is really a D sharp 7, and the G major is really a B major chord, and your D is really an F sharp major chord. Take it from the very beginning, you may just want to work that intro verse as just kind of big downs, but you may want to work that first intro verse as just kind of big downs through the chords, kind of E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, A minor, E minor, E minor, or you can kind of use the down, down, up, up, down, up. With our down, down, up, up, down, up, we have to E minor, E minor, E7, A minor, E7. Or something else that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw the bass for the chord. So on the E minor, you'd have low E for the bass. On the A minor, you'd have the A for the bass. On the B7, you'd have the A for the bass. On the G, you'd have low E for the bass. And on the D, you'd have the D for the bass. So we could try the chorus progression with kind of a bass down, up, down, up. And you have E minor, E minor, E7. Basses to that, and you could work it off of bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, downward, bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, downward, bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down. And in tempo, this definitely can be challenging, but just to try it that way. Got E minor, E minor, E7. our second verse. So we could try that with a bass down, up, down, up. You got E minor. We'd be going into our last chorus. So if we try that with a bass down, up, down, up. We have E minor, E minor, E7, E7, D, A minor, B7, or you could be doing the 16th idea. Strum patterns that you know that work to you. So repeat that 3 times, and we got a big E minor at the very, very end. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Yellow Flicker Beat by Lorde. So good luck. Hi, wherever you are in YouTube land. This is Munson Summer with Munson Music Live, Munson Guitar Songs, Munson Covers, and Munson Jam Tracks. Thanking you for watching this video, and I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you like this video and subscribe to the channel to see lots more like it. I'm always open to your requests. If you have a song that you love, please let me know so I can write it down on the request list so I can add that to it, because there are probably other people out there who love that song too and would love to learn how to play it. So thanks so much for all the love that you give me, and I hope that you're doing well and kind of figuring out how you can talk with the instrument. We are a small music shop in the middle of nowhere in South Carolina, and you're supporting us by watching this channel. Really appreciate all that love. So best of luck, and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you in particular too. You can contact me on Facebook. You can leave a message here in the comments section, and I respond to all the comments that I get. So best of luck to you wherever you are.